Hey guys, I'm gonna be reviewing Emanant decks today, and just a few things really quickly before I start. I fixed my Final Cut. That's why I've been making a ton of videos recently, and I hope you guys are happy. I'm happy with all the videos I've been making, and just all the nice feedback that I've been getting from all my subscribers is just really awesome, and I really can't thank you guys enough. It is really cool, and as long as everyone's liking my videos, I'm just going to keep making more and more, and it's just fun and everyone's happy. So thank you so much, every single one of you subscribers. Thank you. I'm just really happy that you guys are liking my videos and my work is. So thank you so much. And now on to the review. Emanant decks are made by Drake Elliott. I met him first at Joe Kleiman's thing in LA, and then at the Rendezvous, and he's really cool. So you have to, like, when you're buying from him, if you buy one of his decks, you can feel good that your money's going to someone that deserves it and works very hard on their decks and is a nice person. So, and also, yeah, they'll probably be on flat facing him. Yeah, so now on to the actual quality. This is just, yeah, he only has one kind of deck, but it's a 5-ply deck. He has a few 4-ply decks. This is a 5-ply deck. So the plies, I might actually take this fisheye off because the plies are super nice. The plies are the nicest plies like ever. Let me focus this. They're some of the coolest plies. Oh, I need it. There you go. Alright, so the plies, like I said, are very nice. They're Rasta. This whole board has a kind of Rasta theme on it. It's really cool. So it has red top ply, then yellow, then green, then this really cool burl 4th ply, and then the bottom ply, which is just amazing. It's an exotic dyed Rasta, like Rasta bottom ply. It's so sick. It looks like worn. It's like, it looks vintage. It's just so cool, so good. The lacquer is amazing. It is the nicest bottom ply ever. It's so sick. It's for sure the best dyed ply I've ever seen out of any Berlin wood or anything. So it's just really nice. So craftsmanship is a 9 out of 10. Why it's a 9 out of 10 is just because the countersinking for the screws was a little off, but he's gonna make all his decks better from that, like in that area. But that doesn't affect performance unless your trucks are falling off. But it didn't really matter. I just used longer screws, and he's working on that. So probably when you get a deck, it'll be a 10 out of 10. So yeah, everything is perfect except the countersink, but all the looks and all of the work is a 10. It's really nice. Now on to performance. This is the most, not even exaggerating, the most solid deck I've ever used, and I guarantee you that, like, anyone's used. Like, it's just so solid. It's crazy. It's like Berlin woods are solid, really solid decks and amazing decks, but these are just so solid. It's crazy. They're the most solid deck. I don't know how they're as solid as they are, but both the ones I have are just super solid. This is my favorite one though. Yeah, it's a really solid deck. And as you can see, I have no problem doing any tricks at all. So yeah, that kind of speaks for itself. This performance is amazing. It has really good control. It's one of the few decks that has amazing control, but also the best pop like ever. And it's a pretty heavy deck actually. When you compare it to like a Berlin wood or something, it's much heavier. But the pop, I guess, like, he succeeded making it heavier, but the pop making up for how heavy it is. So it's like so it's so solid because it's denser and has more like thicker plies, but the pop is so crazy. It's just like, it makes me excited even talking about it. So yeah, I don't know, I unset it up when I was going home because I unset up a few decks because on the plane I couldn't fit everything set up in my little box. I had this set up at the rendezvous, but I couldn't have it set up in my box, and I just never set it up again. I forgot until yesterday. So now I unset up my G12. Now I have this, or one of my G12s, so I have this, and this. And let me tell you, I am so happy with these setups. These are my 3 favorite setups I've ever had. They're very, very, very nice. Yeah, so the bottom line about Emanant decks is that they're just great decks, honestly. Really great decks. Like, those plies, the colors are so rich, it's so nice, and all of his decks like are so nice. Yeah, something that Harry said when I was in there is that he was like talking about like, oh no, another kid just making decks, and then like whenever you see them after he talks about the company, you actually see them after Drake talks about them, and you actually see them. It's like, oh, these are quality. These are really good. It's much harder for a deck company to be successful now because they're such great decks, and this just is amazing. I really like the shape. The shape is kind of like an old Berlin wood, but more defined. Like, you can see everything. Like, it's like less curvy and more direct, I guess. I don't know how to say it, but it's just such a nice deck. It really is an amazing deck. So yeah, buy Emanant decks. Are a legit company, a great company, and you will not regret it, I promise you.